guys let me know if like background music is a little bit too weird or too loud. I'm not sure. Oh, hi Miria! Hi, welcome to the stream. I also was not like expecting a morning stream, but yes, it is Canvas Flip Miria today. It's the morning, so it's one of the weirder times for me to stream, I think. But I figured I have more energy in the morning right now, so that means maybe I have brain cells to actually work. Yeah. Oh, hi Miria! Yes, it is morning. How was breakfast? It was okay. It's a bit louder. Okay, I can make that smaller. I mean, lower volume. There you go. Alright. It's just like an out of my usual time schedule kind of stream. So I'm not really expecting like a lot of people to be around. And yeah, top of the morning to you guys. Hello, and welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining in. I'm surprised some people are awake. So, after study, I have finals, and I have to like I have to study. So basically, what my goals are for today is to like rewrite my notes, and I figured maybe like a typing stream would be pretty cool. Yeah. Good morning. Both doing work today, washing dishes. Totally did just wake up. Yeah. I haven't slept yet. Oh no. Happy on no tips. Oh, thank you. Anyway, yeah. So my goal is to kind of like rewrite my stream. I mean my stream. What? My notes. I'm going to be rewriting my notes because, well, at least what I normally do is that I handwrite my notes, and then after handwriting my notes, I usually study and highlight my notes first, and then I have to rewrite them again to retain the info and stuff like that. So I figured that maybe a typing stream would be pretty cool, considering I have this like ultra sensitive microphone. Ohayou gozaimasu! Yeah, hello, welcome. So I haven't actually like tested it. This is just like a test run. So I'm just gonna find out today like how this sounds. So yeah. Okay. Exam when? The exam is Monday. Animus DT, thank you so much for the super chat. Good luck on the notes preparation. Thank you. Okay. So I'm opening Word right now. And it's a lot easier for me to type my notes here. Because at least I normally write my notes in columns. So guess you could fix here. I'm now reminded I have midterms. Oh no. Me is really developing that content brain monetizing study. To be fair, I'm emphasizing the typing more than just the studying. Like technically, I don't know. Yeah, not wrong. Yeah, good morning. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so I'm just really going to be focusing on typing. Feel free to chit chat with me. Let me know if you guys can hear the keyboard. Yeah, I have to. I spent a lot of money on this mic. I might as well keep using it. Okay. I have to highlight this and change it into a heading type. Instead of the body font, it needs to be a header, so it needs to be bigger. Boldface, and maybe we can make it uppercase everything. Alright. You hear the clickety clack. Yeah, okay. If you guys remember the keyboard I got, it's still this one. I haven't really changed anything, so it's still it. Yeah, pointers to review. It's just really me typing. Okay, And once that header is done, I go back to regular. Oh, here's a fun question. I don't know if like that's actually a thing people are ready to answer. But what's your favorite font? What's your favorite font? I don't know. Okay. Georgia. What does Georgia look like? That's a serif font, right? Okay. EXO. Arial. Lucida calligraphy. Montserrat is my love. What does those look like? Let me check. Oh, you can even hear my scroll wheel. Ah, I see. These are the thought-provoking questions that I look for. Wingdings para mysterious. I really like the meme videos with Helvetica Standard as a title. Accidents grow text. I don't think that comes with the standard bundle of fonts on standard Windows. I really love Montserrat because of my job. What does that look like? Montserrat font. Ah, it's a sans serif font. Let me check out. Is it Calibri or Calibri? I'm not sure. Accidents, grotesque font. Oh, for some reason, this font name kind of made me think of something extremely stylized, but it actually does look really easy on the eyes. Happens for Google Save. Let's see. Right. Also, if you hear me like typing, right, I'm sorry, because since I'm just copying notes and I'm moving my eyes from chat towards my notes and rewriting, I don't type as fast. What class would you go to that wasn't offered by your school? Oh, I would love to take like some psychology courses and anthropology courses. Impact. Georgia's Times New Roman, but a bit simpler. I personally always type in Times New Roman. For some reason, I found this to be such a weird way for me to study. But because of how sans serif fonts are like so easy, or like so easy to read, right? Because it's not as embellished as serif fonts, right? It's easier on the eyes, and I found that, I don't know if this is just me introspecting, but I find that because it's so easy to read, sometimes I gloss over things really quickly, that there are some parts there that I tend to forget. So if I'm using a serif font, like Times New Roman, I tend to have this, it's a lot more tiring to read, I guess, but then it makes me focus more, because I'm pretty sure I wouldn't understand what I'm reading if I'm not focusing on what's written there. So that's just like this weird brain processing thing that I have. I don't normally do it a lot, I guess. I use it for studying, but if I'm just like writing for the sake of writing, I would go for like an easier to look at font, like Nunito or something. Yeah, Nunito, exactly. Good morning. Monkey type sound test piece. What's monkey type? That's the speed typey thingy, right? Good morning. Hi, welcome. Yeah, so that's how my brain functions. So anyway, meta learning, is that what it's called? That's a thing that it's called? Ooh. Feature is also nice. What does that look like? Watch me get so distracted from working. Feature, I see it. Okay, let me just make another subtitle header. Remove boldface from this, make this smaller. paragraph is justified. Vroom vroom. Over 9,000. I will start underlining my book for importance. For studying streams, others have a timer on their screens, like 1 hour study, 30 minutes break. So chat knows when to interact with the streamer. You can totally keep bothering me, guys. Don't worry about it. Like, my eyes are moving from my keyboard to my notepad to the chat, so just feel free to just like throw in some stuff. I don't really mind. Okay, like when I'm studying at a cafe with either my coworkers or when I was still a student, I had this preference na laging may dumadaldal sa akin. Just so that like my brain is working, I guess, and I'm not getting too absorbed with what I'm doing. So yeah. Actually, another font that I've been to is CC Wild Words, basically the default manga font. What is up? Hello, the ceiling. What do you study? Right now I am studying for the finals. I have a cover to cover exam. So yeah, it's mostly health policy and stuff. I don't know what to say about it without like making it too big of a giveaway, but like health policy, I guess. Yeah, it's a reverse Miria because yesterday, like, if I was speaking on the right side, at least I'm moving to the right side or something. Kahit walang connect sa topic, yeah. Feel free to like tell me about your day or whatever. Anything goes. I'm like, this is exactly why I'm not able to study efficiently, but it's a lot more fun that way. Yes, yung madaldal na bestie, exactly. This is what Miria sounds like. To be fair, I woke up at around 8 and I was thinking like, oh yeah, you know what? I should totally stream. I need to complete my stream sched at some point. So I figured this was a rather unique idea. Breakfast check, I had breakfast earlier. No night stream later? Probably not. By evening, I'm hoping to have completed my notes. Yeah, for the morning, maybe early afternoon, I'm planning to complete rewriting all of my notes so that early evening I can have them printed and I can start highlighting my stuff again. Miria likes having noise while she studies. Yeah, it's either I have music or I have like friends to suddenly pester. Like kung sila guguluhin na ako, guguluhin ko din sila. Ay wow, so until afternoon stream. Well, we'll see. We'll see. For breakfast, I had a really light McDonald's order. It's cheesy egg bisal. What's your lunch later? I haven't really thought about it. I don't think in advance, I think. If you hear hammering and metal clanking sounds, I think that's like a nearby construction work near the place. So yeah, sometimes you might hear some tricycles and cars going vroom vroom. That's pretty usual. But yeah, okay. Now that you mentioned it, I hear the tinkering sounds. Yeah, that's exactly where it's coming from. So, I guess at nighttime it's a lot easier to use the microphone, the ASMR mic, because I'm pretty sure there wouldn't be any construction works at the time. So yeah. If you hear children screaming in the background, those are probably like kids playing in the streets because, you know, it's a weekend and instead of studying they are playing around. Go think ahead. Let's have breakfast tomorrow. I still have some eggs in the fridge and a can of corned beef, so if I'm not that lazy, then I'd probably like cook something. No, they are not spirits. Those are actual like kids hanging out like outside. No scaring. Mga batang walang pasok pag Sabado. The Bobs. In fear of fear. Why would they fear me? Okay, highlighting this. Okay. What is the food order for today? We'll come back. Late na yung mamang taho. Wow! Oh my god, gusto ko rin ng taho. The kids saw the new upload and members only. No! I don't think they're allowed to see stuff like that. See, in taho, di ko gets yung hype ng strawberry taho. What? But strawberry taho is kind of nice. The only thing that I found that's a little bit weird when it comes to strawberry taho is that sometimes if I buy it in Baguio, right? I mean that's usually where you can get it. Sometimes it's more syrup than actual strawberry chunks, and I find that it's a little bit too sweet. Ordered food for tanghalian too para free delivery kasi nakatakam ako. Bakit hindi lang? What's your recommended tea flavor for first-time tea drinkers? Just roasted milk tea. Oh wait, no. Just tea, not a milk tea flavor. English breakfast is pretty basic. Black tea is pretty much like the easiest one to get into, but if you want to recommend a lighter flavor, I go for maybe not something floral like jasmine. Maybe barley tea or rice tea. I wanna try ube taho. Okay, that one I haven't tried yet, but I remember seeing some variations of that in Baguio while I was still there. Underlining business ethic book for midterms. Oh, good luck. Studying is a pain, but I guess we have to do it anyway. What's one principle that you remember from your business ethics book that really stuck with you? saw mango taho at a Lawson yesterday. Maybe I should try it next time. What I really like na taho was the, apart from like yung mga nung lalako ng taho every morning, right? Family Mart used to have like packaged taho that you would timpla yourself, and it was actually really nice. I think it was a little bit more on the pricey side, but at least it's available in the afternoon, and it's chilled taho, so it was okay. The hard work and dutiful manners are really contagious in a good way. So pakinggan dito sa travel agency yung mga talks while waiting in line. Seems like a lot of people are traveling. Ooh, you're going to Japan! Have fun. When do you expect to travel? Is it cheaper to go through a travel agency than book your stuff by yourself and like form your itinerary, get your visa? But I'm not sure. I've obviously not traveled abroad as much, or at least I've never went to like a country that requires a visa, so I'm not sure about like the processing and all that stuff. May 19-ish for me, since I luckily got a ticket to the twice. Wait, are you going to be able to travel that fast? Like, would you be able to get your documents ready in less than May 19 is roughly around a month and a few days from now. Will they be able to process it that fast? Ko mas mahal but less hassle and faster than self-processing. You see. Are you a what? Ooh. Hehe. Yeah. How am I supposed to say it? I feel like I don't really talk about my interests outside of games and stuff, so. Last time I went to Korea, the visa process was pretty fast, took like 2 weeks. Okay, so pera lang pala talaga kulang ko. wait, do you need show money for going to Korea or Japan? Not sure. Last processing here was 1 to 2 weeks tops. Grabe! That's insane. Pera lang talaga kulang mo, Miria. Let's go. Bank cert for Japan, yes. Oh, okay. You needed show money around 300k. Oh. Okay. Noted po. Noted. I will do that. Was there an agency so yeah, there was a requirement to show proof? Are you hyped for the Super Mario? I haven't really. I mean, I watched the trailer, but then I technically didn't grow up with Mario games because I never had like the consoles or like the handheld. So I guess it's something I would end up watching if my family would want to like bring me along, but it's not really something I actively seek, I guess. You want anything from the Squeenix store? What is on the... Wait, let me go to the Square Enix store. Just to see what's there. I was able to watch twice when they came here in 2019. Jolly. Very cool. May bias ka ba sa kanya? Hulaan nyo. Kung sino. I mean, there's just a limited amount of choices anyway. Have you watched the D&D movie? Oh, I have actually. Surprisingly, I liked it a lot more than I thought I would, which was very interesting, honestly speaking. Like, I would totally recommend for people to actually like watch it because it was really fun. It was a very fun watch. Me thank it, Rich. No. Wow, 9 yan. See you. No. You seem like a minasan. No. 9. Nope. Damn. Nope. Oh my god, you guys aren't getting it ASAP. Sobrang niche ba ng bias ko? Oh my god. Good morning! Welcome to the stream. How's your morning? Well, I'm supposed to be working, but I'm like... Momo, sana, no. Oh my god. Maubos na yung choices. Diane is a close second. But yeah, not the. How many have you guys mentioned? Nayeon, Jiyoon, Tsuyu, Mina, Jiyoon. There's 2 more choices. Yes! Oh, yeah. There we go. There you go. Talagang huli niyo siya na-mention. Yeah. Good morning. Welcome to the stream. Oh, it's so weird to say good morning. I usually say like good evening. Crazy. Yeah. I guess like I don't know. I was just like always drawn to. I really had you for Mina fan. It's okay. Sometimes, you know, it's fun to meet people, yes, and then you kind of realize which ones they're a fan of first, and then trying to see if you like the same thing. Hindi pa natin ganun kakilala si Miria. No, it's okay. Like some people are also like surprised to find out na yeah, some people are also surprised to find out if I tell them my twice my like I have a steady supply of friends who would be ready to talk to me about it, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm just naturally happy to talk about kaya maganda nung Kibs. Oh yeah, well that was the point of the stream anyway. Favorite Twice era? Let me see. Honestly, I was like really big on the cutesy everything. Like you know how their sound has changed now to an extent, like, and they're kind of like slowly like evolving away from the ultra cutesy image, but I really feel like they're kind of like, how do you say this, like I'm weird to say kasi na they're maturing, but like it's more of like they're going in a direction that still suits them regardless. I feel like that's the best way to say it. Like it's not that drastic. Like they were like they were slowly gearing towards that direction, but it's not biglaan or whatever. So it was like honestly really nice to listen to because you can slowly like hear the different transitions from one era to another. What keeps you got? This is a Think 65. Yeah, it feels natural. Yeah, early twice. Very early twice. But I still love them now. SNSD did also the same transition. K-pop ba tayo usapan? Well, anything goes, honestly. If you wanna bring up something super random and if I have something to say about it, I will say something about it. Yeah. No. Or at least, like, I've... Okay, have I heard them? No, I haven't heard them as much, I guess. I feel like my K-pop girl groups that I listen to are extremely limited. Yeah. So I listened to Twice. I listened to Luna. I also listened to New Jeans and oh yeah, Blackpink, I guess. parang I honestly feel like sobrang basic ng interests ko. Surprisingly enough, ano yun? You guys think I like BTS or something? Is that an assumption that is like possible to make? Have we ever brought up the topic of favorite music? We technically have been talking about music, but I don't think we ever really touched upon like K-pop or whatever. I think we only ever assumed she just likes the old songs she sang. Today I'm going to my first anime convention. Oh, take care, and I hope you have fun. Yeah. Well, to be fair, like my K-pop repertoire is not as expansive, so I guess that's the easiest way to say it. Like, I know a few, but you know, it's not as expansive. Yeah, exactly. As someone who's a big Imagine Dragons fan, I don't think I can ever judge someone for having basic music tastes. And zero K-pop knowledge. I feel like I've only ever scratched the surface. So yeah, Super Junior. Isn't that a really really old like K-pop boy group? Sobrang tagal na nun ah. Nahirap mag-follow ng marami. Oh yeah, that's true. And imagine if you were the kind of like fan that really wanted to buy photo cards and stuff. I feel like you'd run out of money. Hanggang panahon lang na X. This stream is 70% talking, 10% typing, and maybe 20% like laughing. Mga guys, I saw for it twice only. I can't believe Miria just insulted all 3 Super Juniors. That's something. Super Junior is like an older generation of K-pop along with SNSD Big Bang, format in 21. Oh yeah, I remember. I think it was like college when I first got exposed to K-pop. So. And then I used to be okay. Here's the funny thing: a lot of my friends who absolutely like love well, girl groups in particular, right? They used to hate K-pop. Like, huh? Hindi nila maintindihan what the craze is all about, and they would always like diss on people who were into K-pop, like the actual fangirls. And then fast forward to today, like sila yung tipong yung tipong nag-retweet ng pictures na ano. Why is this on Twitter? Yeah. I got touched. Oh, ito pa napapanat live 6 foot kasi nakakuha ka ng meet and greet kaya mga naging legit fans. Those are called old. I'm afraid my favorites would be considered ancient. Ask me how many forecards I have. Nothing doing me today. Madam, I remember when I was graduating high school, nagkaroon ng debate sa social science ko about whether or not it's okay to like K-pop. Why is that a discussion? Like the anti-K-pop people were arguing that people shouldn't like K-pop because it's foreign and shit. But any of you know still know Air Supply? Oh, yeah, my last karaoke stream featured like a bunch of Air Supply songs and people still knew it. So I'm pretty sure they're aware. I mean, it always plays on oldies Sunday radio, so there's that. I got this picture thingy from a Blackpink I can't read. Blackpink Oreo pack. Who's Jisoo? Tons of familiar titos and titas. Jisoo is like one of the four. Dummy. Obviously, they would be featured in a Blackpink product if they were part of the group. Oh my god. Magbigyan kayo ng random picture ng random person hindi pala involved sa Blackpink. I don't know Jim Crow's Jim. Do I know any of these? I feel like nah. I don't know any of the songs. Take notes by underlining. She kind of motivates you to have fun while doing this. I feel like you're doing a lot more studying than I am. Considering how I'm like replying to messages. Don't worry about it. Okay, like feel free to pass to me, guys. Blackpink is one of the biggest like K-pop girl groups in the world at this point. I remember the production value for their music videos are just like insane. also have like coffee. I totally forgot I had it. It's black and pink and white and silver. I like to think that it's like somewhat more purplish compared to pink, but it's closer to that hue, I suppose. Usually I do this kapag naka-charge ang phone. This is a nice change of pace. Honestly, the stream idea was very random. Don't worry about it. Songs are from the 60s. Oh yeah, I read this earlier on a Twitter reply. I figured I was looking for a notebook that I could write on. So I do have some pens with me as well. A really powerful microphone. You can hear me highlighting like my page. Just super cool. I don't know if you're hearing my writing sounds because I can technically hear it. I guess it changes from pen to pen. Felt-tip ASMR streams are a thing. Oh, they are? I see. This looks at that. Yeah, that's why my notes are always usually very messy, which is exactly why I have to rewrite my notes. I feel like we should just let you type and study, then listen quietly but hear work. No, I'm happier being engaged with conversations. You can hear the ink dry. Okay, that was a sign pen, so I guess that's why it kind of digs into the paper. This is like a ballpoint pen. It's not as obvious, I think. Did you open the box, Miria? I haven't yet. I can open it now. Like, let me get it. I'll open it now. Although I am aware. I opened it like a little bit, and I saw like this box thing. Yeah. So Variables, thank you so much for being a member for 1 year. Chai ko muna thank and merch our best by horse horse pants. Oh my god. but everyone else hasn't met him yet. Also 1 year. Yeah. I'm back from late breakfast. What did I miss? Discussions about Twice, Blackpink, Luna. Okay, I just need to move some things around and get the box. We've met Horse. Oh, have we? Are we in Curtis already? Oh, okay, then you guys have met Horse chiffon. Horse pants. Horse chiffon. Oops. Okay. Alright. It just shows that I have not played in a while. Okay, opening the box. There's so many smaller boxes inside. Okay, it says pilot though. Okay, here's the thing. Okay, I saw it. Murasaki Shikibu with a nice pink mesh pouch. Just slowly removing this. This is one of the boxes that I've pictured recently on my Twitter. The one that had like, don't open this until May 17. But here I am, like opening it. So I'm not showing it on stream. So the person who gave me this does not get nervous. But I guess it's like an unboxing sound effect. Wow, it's an ink bottle. It's purple. That's the sound of the ink. That's crazy. But I feel like you already know who it is. I get the feeling it wasn't that big of a secret. Oops. The sound of like the mesh thing that it came with. Okay, let me just slowly put that back. kang magpahalata. Makikilala ka nila if you make pahalata on the stream chat. Yeah, slowly like putting it in the box again. There's also like some twine inside. This is another box. It's so cool to open these things though. It's so pretty. It comes with its own pen case. It has like nibs. I'm shaking because I'm hungry. I assuming pala si ating Miria. This is the pen. I'm gonna open it. Oh my god! I can stab people with it. I mean, technically, you can stab someone with any kind of pen, but it has a very particular tip. Does it have ink inside? Ouch! I poked myself with it. But yeah, it's a purple pen. It's very cute. It's from Pilot Japan. And let me find a piece of paper I can try trying this on. I don't know how to use fountain pens. Oh, it's not filled yet. Okay. Specific tips for stabbing. Are you asking for tips on how to stab, or are you talking about pen tips for stabbing? I don't know how to read your question. Okay, this is the box. That's one of the boxes. Hey, to be fair, I didn't intend to stab myself. You know how pens usually write on human skin? That was what I attempted, but it didn't have ink. Okay, here's another box. It's a different box, but it's also from Pilot. Oil-based ballpoint pen. Use and care guide. Oh, it's so pretty! It's my color! I have to rip the plastic off it. Good. I guess this is pretty unique and interesting. Like, you're not really seeing what I'm doing, but you can hear what it is that I'm trying to fiddle with. So just remove the plastic. It's a Pilot Acro ball pen. It's 0.3. What is this? This is a Pressy. Oh, it is. Okay, it's a ballpoint pen. It's almost the same color as my horn, I think. That's so pretty. Okay, let's try writing with it. Oh my god, it's so thin. No, I will not taste honk honk. I will not taste ink. Wow, this writes really nicely. It does. Oh my god, that's crazy. It comes with a free refill, I think, unless this was manually put in here. But very nice. Okay, I'm gonna put that back into the box. Then we have another one. Oh my god, it's pink! This one is 0.5. Oh wait, the refill is 0.5, and then the pen itself is like 0.3. I have not bitten the pen yet. I do not have intentions to bite the pen. Okay. Okay. It's so cute. It's a very pearlescent finish. I'll take pictures later to show you guys what exactly I have been unboxing, but it looks really pretty. Just gonna try writing with this other one. It's a really beautiful pearly pink finish. It's pastel pink, honestly. It's really nice. Okay, let's try writing with this one, see if the ink flows. Yeah, it works. It's very nice. Okay, let's put that back in here. Oh my god, ang dami ko ng ball. What am I gonna do? One ball pen for every day. Okay. And then there's a notebook. It's a dotted notebook. You know how sometimes you either have like a blank notebook or you have those with lines, like lined notebooks. This one is the dotted grid one. It's an empty notebook. The pages sound really nice. Yeah, the fountain pen needs a bit of tinkering and spillings, but yeah, it's fine. I've never actually like used a fountain pen before. I know they're like really expensive, and I feel like there's a very strict learning curve to to get the hang of it. So it is very intimidating. Okay, there's more paper here. Notes. What is this? A giant orange notebook. Rodia? That book. Do you always have to use like a dotted notebook for the pen? Renji, thank you so much for the super chat. Don't read aloud what's written in the orange notebook. Thank you. I never had plans. Okay, don't worry. Oh, but the unwrapping part is actually really fun to listen to. How do you know there's an orange notebook? Oo nga naman! How did you know that there was something written here? That's very suspicious. What's a dotted notebook? Basically, instead of lines, they're dots. No worry, I recall the instructions from whoever sent it. Maybe you're just a very good friend of the person who sent it. So I'm aware of the instructions beforehand. Do not worry. baka you're just very protective about your friend talaga. Such a good friend. Such a good friend. Here's how the pages sound like. Very interesting though. Is a dotted notebook what is a dotted notebook something that calligraphers normally use? That's new to me. Mahilig lang talaga sa orange notebooks. So it's hard to find people who are interested in orange as a color. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap it again in plastic just because the plastic sounds really nice. But then it's hard to manipulate the plastic because it's sticking to it. I think it's like kind of like a cling wrap, so it's everywhere. Okay. Orange is a good color. I've met a lot of people that are not interested in orange, like as a color. Like once I mentioned that I actually really like orange as a color. Like I really do like orange as a color. I told it, I mentioned it to my friends, and they looked at me really, really weirdly. Like, huh? Why? That's weird. Like, orange is such a painful color to look at. That's what they told me. I was like, okay, then I don't like it anymore. Sabi ng friend ko, lines kinda hinder the fountain pen inks and strokes, so dots are preferred. I see. I have 6 orange t-shirts. My favorite color is orange. Right? I honestly really like orange as a color. But like when I felt so ano yun? Bullied for liking the same color. I was like, huh? I didn't know there was such well-known distaste for that particular color. It's so weird to me. I think I shouldn't I shouldn't try the fountain pen today because I might make a mess and I don't want to spill ink. But I will try it on a different day, and I will when I'm a lot more confident with writing with a fountain pen. I'll do a hand cam stream and I'll be writing you guys' names. Miria, happy Saturday. Yeah, welcome. Orange is the new black. I haven't watched that. Orange is nice. I agree. Like, I do like orange. Okay, like, don't get me wrong. I don't understand people who hate on it. I also like the fruit. I love the fruit. Like, I like oranges more than I do apples. Okay, I'll use this pen. I'll use the purplish, pearlescent purple acro ball pen for writing. So that's it for the unboxing sound stream. That was actually really nice to listen to. Like, I was listening to it on my own through audio monitoring, and that sounded really lovely. I hate the fruit. No! Which came first? The name orange or the fruit orange? The name color or the name of the fruit? There we go. Okay. Oops. Back to typing. I'll place this pen here just in case I need to use it again later. Very impromptu. My name for the writing stream will be... Is that a legit actual name? Ang dami na. Yeah, I'll probably need to like watch videos how people manipulate fountain pen ink flow so that I know how to do the fancy flourishes and stuff like that. Rizal level yun eh. Yeah, you're missing the E, like the Y. Rizal's name is, wait, full name is there, Rizal. My shirt is orange. Good. Jose Protasio Rizal Mercado y Alonso Reyalonda. Yeah, the one that separates the father's surname from the mother's. So yeah, if you're writing it a la Spanish, I think. That's not how you write it. But okay. Yeah. The ink is purple, so I guess yeah, you can do that as a hand cam stream. I just hope that I'll learn enough. I thought Rizal was his full name. Some people normally shorten it to Jose Protasio Rizal. But yeah, the full name is actually a lot longer. Okay, going back to my notes. Potassium, Jose Rizal. This reminds me of that one time when someone asked for a last name in Rizal. I mean, marami siyang last names. Closed all of my extra tabs that include pilot pens and Jose Rizal's full name. Okay. I've done the first page. Oh my god. I've done the first page. I'll make the second page now. I'm starting to wonder if cooking ASMR streams usually use this kind of microphone as well, because I'm hearing the same kind of like audio quality, of course minus the background sound, over whenever I watch like those Japanese or Korean cooking videos, and they pretty much get the sound of basically everything. So I wonder if this is like the same kind of microphone that they use. Brazil got a real riz for having a harem from many countries. Plus he's like Mr. He's everywhere. He managed to get like a lot. I know like the love life of like Jose Rizal is also widely discussed. It's probably different but has that kind of left and right pickup. I suppose so. So even if it's not like the exact kind of like model, they're also using like binaural mics. Miria. No, it's still Oha Miria. So they don't just put the mic in front of the food. No, I think they have, I'm not sure where it is, like somewhere around the table, but you don't really see the microphone when they're filming their videos. No, they use shotgun mics on this stand. I'm not sure. I've never seen their film setups for stuff like that, so I can't really tell. Big phones of the past with left and right pickup. Is binaural different from diaphragm mics? Google's what a diaphragm mic is. Microphone purpose. Moves in reaction to external sound vibration. I think there's standard microphone quality versus... I think there's standard microphone versus binaural, which is like basically two different audio channels that it's feeding audio input into. I don't know what Pulp Fiction is. Done with dishes. That's a long time to wash dishes. What is Pulp Fiction? pulp magazines and hard-boiled crime novels, known for their graphic violence and punchy dialogue. Ah, I've never... I don't know. I've never like delved into this kind of like media, I guess. So they're crime novels and pulp magazines. Why is it called pulp fiction? Yeah, I haven't even watched Pulp Fiction. Apparently it's also like a movie. With a dozen siblings, it's not. Oh, I see. I understand then. That means that it's definitely possible for you to have like a lot of dishes to wash. I don't know. I think when you talk about pulp kase, especially in terms of like, I think it's because it's the kind of paper that those things were printed on. I'm not sure. Okay, I don't know. I literally do not know anything about the process of making magazines at all. So, what is a pulp okay, fine. What is a pulp magazine? Yeah, inexpensive fiction magazines. Cheap wood pulp. Yeah, okay. So it has something to do with how the machine processes like the paper pages. So there's that. It's wood pulp. So technically you're not wrong, but pulp doesn't necessarily refer to fruits only. Okay. This should be another header. Or the ASMR, I thought it's like LBT to a pulp. Oh, okay. It's also kind of possible, I suppose, since it was talking about like crime novels and stuff like that. I already bought food before I did the dishes to Big Brain. It's okay. That means you don't have to go through having to order food or look for food or buy food. Less tasks. Okay. my study notes. So I mentioned this earlier, but I have my notebook over here. I'm retyping all of my notes so that I can print it and then I can start highlighting it for studying after. So yeah. Typing sounds like frying fish. Does it? Okay, I feel like if I'm typing really fast, it sounds like it because it sounds like it because it's like the oil that's kind of like frying the skin of the fish that makes it crunchy. So many bubble sounds, I guess. I'm actually like nagpiprito ng isda. I wonder, why not just highlight their handwritten notes? Because they're already highlighted. So I'm retyping, so I have another thing to like highlight. So parang I'm rewriting it. This is already knowledge that I have. And it's just giving me another option or another experience to re-highlight para ma-review ko ulit. So this is the review part na talaga. So recall and review. This is the perfect background while looping switches. Except I'm not consistent with the typing thing. Okay, 30 more minutes to go. And then I guess the stream can end. Repetition is a key to retention. Yeah. Yeah, that's basically the principle I do subscribe to. So. Lamawat, hindi ma-comprehend ng katamaran ko. Okay, so when I'm first listening to my lecture, I write my notes like on a notebook, and my handwriting is really crappy. Like, the easiest way to explain how crappy it is, and no offense, pero sulat doktor talaga siya. So after listening to the lecture, after taking my notes, I would highlight it. I would highlight it, especially if there were some important parts or portions of those notes that I really need to recall or was actually emphasized during class. So that's the first pass. Yeah, that's the first pass through my handwritten notes. And I'm currently at the point where I want to rewrite my notes so that I can actually read it properly. The problem is because my handwriting is a little bit weird. Sometimes I forget what kind of words these are, so it's an extra challenge in itself. I rewrite them into something more legible, and then I basically highlight it again. So parang I'm studying twice to an extent, sometimes thrice, depends. But yeah, I also just like really like highlighting, so I guess it's also another way for me to enable myself in buying more colored highlighters because they're really pretty. You retype the whole thing? Yeah, I do. Done underlining important info for the day. Anyways, although quite late, good to have you back. Thank you. It's nice to be back. Different strats for different people. Usually pag nare-write ko yung notes ko, tipong cliff notes version na lang siya para kasya sa one page or one. I'm really bad at summarizing. I feel like I take in a lot of information, and if I try to summarize it, everything becomes really, really jumbled. So yeah, different study methods. I can't I can't condense my notes. Basically, that's one of the things that I've always found to be really difficult for me when it comes to actually like studying, which that tends to turn it into like information overload for me, which is why sometimes like I really have to like take breaks whenever I'm studying. Or this is exactly why I honestly prefer it if I'm like studying in a group, or at least studying with friends, and then they would bother me every now and then so that I don't get in on my head and it just becomes too distracting and too confusing for me to like look at my notes because it'll overwhelm ako. So yeah, I guess my study habits are also like kind of weird, I guess. Summarizing is how you learn what's important and what can just be derived. But maybe that's just me back in engineering. Maybe the subject matter is different. I don't know. I've never taken engineering courses, so I don't know exactly the contents of the curriculum, or what is it what kind of information they have to parse through. So ikaw ba yung may drawing kasama ng notes? Ako yung may mga doodle sa likod ng notebook. Pag hindi makikinig. But for me, I tend to like segment my notes. Like the dotted lines ako, broken lines to separate segments of my notes. So I don't really write ng one full page, like from left to right, up to down. I usually like divide the notebook pa into its own separate portions. Tapos I have a lot of arrows that lead to one point to another, and it tends to be very, very confusing. My dumb brain now imagines a hamster eating nuts while you type. That's true. Maybe talagang more on memorization info heavy studies mo. In one page yeah, I fold it, or sometimes like, okay, maybe I can bring out MS Paint, my handy dandy MS Paint. Okay, handy dandy MS Paint. Okay. Used to draw arrows in my notes back in college. Okay, so here's how I normally do things. Oh, this is the brush type that I really like using for my thumbnail drawings, right? So that, okay. So if this were, for example, like, oops, my notebook. There you go. If this were, example, like a page in my notebook, so I usually like write title. That's my title. Usually I write somewhere around here, and then I make segments here where I write a different like important point or like a highlight point somewhere here. Tapos maglalagay ako ng exclamation point here, just like you saw in my thumbnail. then here, I usually have like a lot of bullet points that has like a lot more information on them. And I'm a very bullet point heavy type of writer, I guess. And then maglalagay ako ng additional notes here. Tapos mag-divide ulit ako. Basically, my notes are really, really messy. Sometimes I have like tendencies to write here, tapos naka-paganyan, like there. Then I even have like some footnotes somewhere here. I have some notes somewhere down here as well. Sometimes I write more things within boxes around here, and then may arrows that go here. Punuin yung dito and dito. And it looks really, really messy, honestly speaking. Like, yeah. It's a little bit everywhere. So the way that I try to manage this is by using a lot of different pen colors, because at least if I'm using a different pen color, at least if I use a different pen color, I know which parts are segmented and which ones are grouped together. Yeah, if people ever end up borrowing my notes for my subject matters, they're probably not gonna understand it unless their brain kind of thinks like mine. And I don't think that I think about things in a very organized manner. Like, I'm very, I don't know, all over the place when it comes to like writing whatever it is that I hear, and I try to make it as functional as possible. But yeah. Are these mind maps? To an extent, but I feel like mind maps are still a lot more organized compared to what I do. So since you retype them after, do you use that time to organize your initial as you say? Yeah, I do. That's why I don't know if you heard me mumbling earlier, but I was like, okay, this is like another title. I just finished the first page. More bullet points. Need to add these in for here, right? Stuff like that. Yeah. It's cool though. Yeah. It's a different way of handwriting notes. Sometimes I feel like it's a little bit too time consuming personally. And if for example, naghahanap talaga ako ng, or like nagmamadali talaga ako mag-type, it tends to be convoluted. I used to write my notes in third year uni because my classes were better suited for those kinds of nights. Yeah, I'm trying to take my time with it. But you know how some profs are just always so fast when it comes to like explaining the topic, and then when they flip to the next PowerPoint slide, it's like, wait lang po sir, wait lang po ba, hindi pa po ako tapos mag-type, or like di pa po ako tapos magsulat. I had like some classmates who were also like into doing typewritten notes na agad, but I found that I kind of study a lot better if my notes were handwritten first. Sinukuan ko rin when I got more major subjects in my last 2 years. 5-year course. I do use some flowchart symbols when I write notes though. Sometimes some use sticky notes and put it on their notebook. Yeah, I love sticky notes, but they are a little bit dangerous on my end because I could write some very important things there. I slap it onto the page, and then sometimes they fall out and I don't notice, and then I realize now, I'm missing some notes on this key topic. So what I do is like I staple the sticky note para lang sure that it's not gonna disappear. And so that's what I normally end up doing. Coffee's done. Okay, back to typing. Yo, hi. Tape para mukha din pretty. I wish I had prettier notes, but alam ko sa sarili ko hindi talaga ako ganun tao. It's more messy than anything else. So even if I do try to buy like washi tapes or like stickers to make them look nicer, it just doesn't, I don't know, it just doesn't work out. And hindi rin kasi maganda talaga yung sulat ko. Like the handwriting that you guys normally see on stream, if I have an art program on, is handwriting na hindi naman masyadong nagmamadali. So it does look a lot more readable. It looks a lot more legible, definitely. But I think there were some D&D streams where I was writing on my screen, and eventually what ended up happening is that I still tend to write really, really fast, so some of them were really illegible. So there's a massive difference between me being able to control my handwriting versus like me just trying to get every single thought down onto paper. So yeah. I'm jealous of people who look like they have their own kind of font for their handwriting. Yung tipong sobrang ganda talaga ng sulat nila, regardless of whether it's the first time they're taking the notes or like a rewrite. Crazy. Hoy babae, tanghali na, kumain ka na. Probably later. I will try to end the stream by 12:30ish. So I will hunt for food by that time. Me have my own font, kaya na. Yeah, my notes sometimes end up looking like chicken scratch as well. So you're not alone there. High five. What are you craving today? Well, I have frozen siomai. So technically I can defrost it and then I just steam it and then okay na. Yes, I will hunt for food with my hunter-gatherer instincts. Typing speed is amazing. Oh, if I were actually focused and I was just like typing something that I'm seeing on the screen, I feel like it would be faster. But since I'm looking at my chicken scratch notes, there's a little bit of time taken to parse it and then having to type it on the paper. I mean, on my word processor is also a lot slower. Could never type that fast. It just sounds really fast. It just sounds really fast, and I think this is because I learned the home row method instead of like peck typing. Granted, I never really was a peck typer myself because back then computer classes, or at least the computer classes I had when I was in elementary, always like taught us the proper way to use the keyboard. So like home row, and then you have to use certain fingers for certain keys, and yeah, stuff like that. Plus, keyboard shortcuts also make working a little bit more efficient. My dad has an all caps type of font. The way to tell the difference is that other letters are slightly smaller. Yeah, typer shark deluxe. Intense on typing skills. I only use the index, middle, and thumb. Oh, it took a lot of work for me to get to use my ring finger and my pinky for typing. So this wasn't an overnight thing. I still had really bad typing habits back then, particularly in high school. So yeah. Personally, take notes in outline form, lots of bullet lists or paragraphs in my head. Imagine tutorials sa ibang tao. That's how I write down important things. I've never tried thinking about how to teach it to others because I would not want to inflict the burden of knowledge on other people. So I guess, I mean, that is another learning method though. Like they say that if you decide to teach something, you'll understand it a lot better yourself. I'm a programmer, but I can never type that fast. Sadly, I developed that technique na nagtatrabaho na ako, so for now I just use it for making training modules for my team. Oh, I see. still struggle how to use my pinky finger to type because of how small my hands are. Have you guys seen my hands? I feel like I have relatively big hands. I mean, I'm not proud of them. I just know that some people used to tell me that my hands look like they were guy hands, and like, okay. And the only way that I could ever remedy to make my hands look a lot more feminine, I guess, is if I have like a manicure, or if I have like longer nails with pretty colors and stuff like that. I didn't memorize the finger thing, I just memorized the keyboard passively. That's what chatting does to you. You're with Dr. Pain hands. Big hand para masarap ka hand holding. That is so lewd. Sakop mo kamay. I can absorb your hands into my own. Now that I think about it, it took me late into university to find a way to rewrite my notes into clearer ones or handout material. By the time I learned, di ko na kailangan mag-notes ever. This is somehow why I want to buy a tablet with a pen, so I can like digitally write my notes and edit directly, stuff like that. Big hands are great for stuff. What kind of stuff? Temperature check. Init na dyan? Super! I mean, survivable, but super. You know what they say about big hands? Google. Okay. Control T, tab out. What do they say about big hands? You know what they say about big hands. What does having big hands mean? Large hands, perfectionist, always running late, an effective worker, sensitive, impulsive, often overreacts, regardful to others, putting yourself last. Oh my god, that's so true. What? There's a search result that says what your hands say about you. It's by Desert Hand Therapy. So yeah. Hand shape, defining your palm lines, your heart line, head line, lifeline. Yeah, small hands are prone to take more risks, adventurous, generous, logical, solves problems immediately. Oh, that's totally not me. Maybe it really is true. Oh my god. Yeah, I googled it. Imagine being face grabbed. I feel like it's enough to sack up like a face. Malaki daw puso ng malalaking hands. Oh yeah, they say that your heart size is roughly estimatable if you clench your hand into a fist, and then like that's like your anatomical heart size. May meaning ang hands. I didn't know. I googled it. That was meant to be a joke. I didn't know what the joke was, so I tried googling it. But then Google gave me like, what do your hand features mean? Big meaty hands. I don't know. You tell me. You guys have seen my hands on handcam streams, and I'm I don't know. Personally not happy. I wish I had smaller hands, but the only benefit I have ever like seen and experienced with me having relatively, I wouldn't say big-ish hands, but they're definitely like big enough, I guess, is that I can at least comfortably reach one octave on the piano. There's nothing for scale. Yeah, some people call it man hands. They said I had man hands, so it was one of my insecurities back then. I mean, I still am insecure, but like I don't really need to think about what others think about my hands. So like, huh? Why are you thinking about my hands? But yeah, the only benefit that I am able to see so far for having these kinds of hands is that I can reach an octave Like, granted, I still need to like tip to tip it, but I can reach an octave. I mean, okay, fine. Maybe it's not big, but maybe it's like long enough. Yeah, I can grab your and cabinet you onto the wall. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think about. Hindi pa ba reference enough yung gumagamit ako ng chopsticks or like I'm holding like cooking implements or bowl or whatever. I don't know. Like even the cards or something. Like for the hand cams. Got the meowy hands? No, that's not true. Virgil, hello, welcome to the stream. Hi. Oh, I don't know what you just walked into, but like, hi, Virgil. You know how like those kinds of hands are like usually very much stylized. Because of that kind of art style. They look normal in hand cam streams. Do the coin picture for Ref. Oh yeah! Yung size ng 5 piso. Or at least the 20 peso coin, ayan. And next hand stream. Yeah, good afternoon, Virgil. What are you studying? I'm studying for my finals on Monday. So right now, this is health policy. How big is Virgil hands compared to me? Oh, I think mine are bigger, obviously. I think. If I remember, okay, let me look at the. Where is it? Where's my mouse? Let me look at Elaine's channel for the cooking off collab. I know there's like a decent reference over what that looks like. Sounds difficult. Thank you. It's okay. I'm rewriting my notes, so hopefully by the afternoon I'd have something to study without problems because my notes are naturally weird anyway. How are you though? Have you had lunch or did you just wake up? It would be comical if Virgil had big hands despite her smallness. Okay, trying to check. It's on Elaine's channel. I know it's on Elaine's channel. Elaine, kometa. Ayun, making dinner. Cooking off collab. Oh, I guess it's harder. It's harder to tell how much bigger my hands are relative to Virgil's because Virgil is closer to the camera in this particular angle. And I'm like right by the middle or nearing the edge of the camera, so it's harder to see the difference. But I think regardless of the angle and the perspective, I do have bigger hands. Remember to have some snacks later while studying. Yeah, well. I will be having lunch soon though. Are we comparing hand sizes based on the hand cam stream? Okay, earlier I was researching what hand shapes mean. So we ended up talking about my hands. I said that my hands look a little bit more like guy hands or man hands. And then someone asked the comparison of your hand versus mine. And I feel like my hands are bigger than yours, right? So it's safe to say that you and Virgil have not held hands yet. Yeah. I did note Miria's arm was long enough to wrap around the table. Yeah, I have very, very long arms. Like, lanky long arms. I'm kidding. Ooh, I was chopping potatoes with a knife. That's crazy. Longer arms so she can hug better. A lot of my friends have bigger hands than me, but I want to find out. Yeah, I feel the best way to determine this is by putting like a coin on your palm and checking how big it is in comparison. I don't know if I have coins with me. think I have a coin with me right now. But it's the new 5 peso coin, so yeah, I think I do have big hands. Yeah. First big hands and now long arms. Yeah. And holding collab when? When would be the next off collab? Probably a while, but yeah. Yeah, see, undeniable proof, guys, that I am tall. Definitely tall. Okay. Let me sneak in a few more. I'm an ender. Maybe just have long hands. Basically, Miria is big spoon. Oh, she just has long arms. So when she walks, her knuckles drag on the floor. Miria would. Virgil, please. Okay, let me just finish a few more bullet points before I close out this document for now and think about lunch. Virgil will make arts of me as an ender woman. It's crazy. I googled it and like, what, are you guys serious? What even texture packs exist, Lumo? Mia's Halloween persona. Mia's eyes fits the ender. Yeah, you're right, but also I'm seeing the texture pack for the Ender Woman. It looks, you know how it's trying to make itself look curvy, but Minecraft is a block game, so it looks weird. To move my mouse here, put a highlight here. I don't know what you guys have started. What is Ender Miria? What? Okay, what is Ender Woman fanfiction? What did I just search? they even have blushies. It's honestly weird. But okay, fine. To be fair, Endermen are like my favorite mobs in Minecraft base game because they just pretty much steal grass blocks. It's so silly that they just get like grass blocks and I'm like, this is something I'd like to carry with me throughout my time here in the overworld. Why are you searching that? Yeah, they touch grass. Plus, like it's the only source to get a natural grass block without going into like either creative mode or like using a control block to feed grass blocks into your inventory. So. Yeah, I have a soft spot for grass blocks. I'd like to collect grass blocks in Minecraft, and it's a good source of like grass blocks before you have silk touch. So, yeah. Oh no, Ender Woman hot. Okay, guys, what? Okay, I guess that is the imagery that I will leave you guys with. Ender Perfect kasi pag tinitigan mo siya, dense ka. Unless you're wearing a pumpkin head, right? There's a pumpkin mask that stops the Enderman from like getting angry at you. There's a Minecraft comic and the Ender Woman looks like you with no glasses. What? Okay, this one I have got to see before I have lunch. Where is this? Okay, first things first, Virgil, where are you seeing this? Is this Merryweather Media? Okay, then that makes it easier to find it. Where is it? Why do you know such knowledge, Virgil? Matic ba yung aggro? No. As long as you look at it, I think as long as your cursor hits its head block, as long as your cursor hits the head block for an Enderman, it's going to recognize it as you looking at it, and then it's going to like beat the shit out of you. This is not it. Oh yeah, it looks like Miria. Hoy, but nahanap nyo na? What exactly did you search? Is it? Wait. Oh, I found it! It's like in 2020. Oh god! Yo! It actually does! What the fuck? Holy shit, you know what? Damn, what the? Okay, interesting. This is merely a memory of your future and a fragment of your past. Think of this as a dream. What? That's insane. Miria, you need that hat. It looks cute. It looks cute. Crazy. The eyes. Oh my god, the eyes. This is the end, and you have yet to face the beginning. Wake up, Steve. They're not gonna think it's weird that I retweet this, right? This is like really old stuff. There are other girls? Minecraft. Okay, I guess it's Minecraft anime. Minecraft anime. Oh, there's even a creeper and a skeleton girl. Oh my god. I see it now. It really looks like you were only a second period casual outfit. Each of the mobs in these comics are girls. I see! That is so cool though. Actually crazy though. Very cool. I like it. Okay, if you guys ever want to see the thingy, I guess what I googled was I typed Ender Woman, but it showed me Ender Girl in the end Minecraft anime by Meriwether. So yeah. Very strange tangent that we have come across, but that was very interesting. I'm gonna retweet this. I'm going to retweet this on Twitter. I mean, where else am I gonna retweet it? But like, there we go. I have liked and retweeted it. It's crazy. There we go. Okay, I will leave you guys with this imagery at this point. I think it is time for me to get to looking for lunch. Thank you guys for joining this rather impromptu guerrilla stream. It's been a very interesting chit chat that we've had. I think at this point it was 20% typing, 15% unboxing sounds. How much is that total? 20%, 35 maybe. 45%. Wait, what are my percentages? I just know that I've been talking a lot more than I have been typing. And maybe like a measly 15 to 20% of me actually studying. So I'd say it was a fairly interesting mix of things that I've been trying to do. Me running to various DMs telling him your fangirl. I'm sorry, but I wouldn't have found out without you, Virgil. So technically, you are the enabler here. Oh yeah, and there's K-pop discussions as well. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me today. It's been really fun. Hopefully I can also continue this momentum for my studying this afternoon. And I hope you guys have a fun Saturday afternoon ahead. Enjoy, and thanks for spending time with me. Thank you for coming to the stream. I would say it does remind me of studying groups. Yeah, that's the vibe that I was going for. Because personally, I don't like studying alone. I work better in groups. Good luck to me, and I hope you guys have a nice day. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye. Bye 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 bye.